Hey guys, today I'm going to use my Filofox pocket organizer for this video. So this week I've designed 4 new planners, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how I use it. This 4 design is available for sale in my online store, and it also comes with other different colors, different binding, and also different sizes. So if you guys are interested, please feel free to visit our online store, link in the description below, and also feel free to private message us if you have more questions. So let's move on to my first planner for this video, which is going to be my morning routine. So for this morning routine planner, this page is divided into 2 columns. So the first box in the first column is morning motivations. So it's very straightforward. It's just what motivates you early in the morning. For me, it's definitely coffee. So in this video, I've chosen pink color as my theme. As I said, this planner is available in a few different colors. Right now it's available in blue, purple, pink, peach, and green, and also available in different sizes and different binding. Currently in our online shop, we are selling 6 holes insert and also stapler binding. So if you have any questions, please feel free to visit our online store and private messages there. I'll link them in the description box below. Moving on to the second box, in the first column we have routine, which is our morning routine. So for me, my morning routine starts at 7 a.m. to around 10 a.m. For this day, I plan to start my day with a morning run for around 30 minutes or so, and then at 8 a.m. I'm going to take a morning shower, and then I'm going to make myself a breakfast at 9 a.m. My working hours starts at around 11 a.m. So at 10 a.m. I'm going to prepare some snacks for me to have while working. And then moving on to the third box in the first column, which is breakfast. I've decided to have some baked bean with eggs and toast. Moving on to the second column, the first box is priorities. For me, my morning priorities are my morning prayers and also planning for the entire day. Then moving on to the second box in the first column is my to-do. So my morning to-do is to stay hydrated. I make sure to drink a big glass of water early in the morning. And then I like to declutter my work area to mentally and physically prepare myself for work, and also a clean work area really motivates me to do more work and also to be more productive. And then since I have a dog, I like to sweep and mop the floor in the morning. And then for today, I really want to wash some clothes. And then for the last box for the second column, it's workout. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do a 30 minutes jog. So in this 30 minutes jog, I like to spend around 3 to 5 minutes warming up my body. And then I like to jog for around like 8 km per hour for 5 minutes, almost like a slow jog, and sprint for 1 minute, just to like really pump my heart, burn some calories, and also really warm up my body. And I consider this as 1 repetition. I usually like to do around 2 to 3 repetitions of this. And then finally, I'll spend around 5 minutes cooling down and also some stretchings. Moving on to the second planner is my bedtime routine, which are things I like to do before going to bed. I personally really love this bedtime routine planner because I find that planning before bed really helps me to relax and also get my minds off a lot of things, and also this helps me to fall asleep easier. So the bedtime routine and the morning routine has the same layout, which is divided into two columns. The first box in the first columns are gratitudes, which are things we are grateful for. I think it's really important for you to at least reflect and also be grateful for things that happen every day. It really helps you to become a happier person and also not taking things for granted. So today what I'm very grateful for is everyone in my friends and family is healthy and safe. Moving on to the second box in the first column is bedtime routine. For me, my bedtime routine starts at around 8 p.m. and I usually go to bed at around 10 to 11 p.m. I also think that it's a very good idea for you to have a bedtime wind down routine to help your mind and body relaxes, and it also improve your sleep quality. Then moving on to the third box in the first column is night snack. Usually before bed, I like to have foods that helps me sleep better. For today, I choose to have some almonds and also warm milk with a teaspoon of honey. And then moving on to the first box in the second column is self-care. Usually in this box, I like to write down things that I pamper myself with. For me, doing 15 minutes of face mask is still the best. And then moving on to the second box in the second column is tasks before bed. In this box, I usually write down things that I really need to make sure to get done before bed. The most important thing for me to get done before bed are usually making sure all the doors are locked and the gas stove is turned off. So I always remind myself to do this before bed. And then the last box is relaxing activities, which are activities to help me calm down my mind and body. So for today, I chose to meditate for 10 minutes, also do some full body stretchings like 5 minutes or so, and also listening to some piano playlists on Spotify. And then moving on to my third planner is today's routine. This planner works like a normal daily planner. The layout for this planner is also similar to the morning and bedtime routine, which consists of 2 columns. So the first box is motivations. So for me, I like to write really short quotes in this box. And today I chose this quote, "All we have is now," so that it motivates me to not procrastinate. And then moving on to the second box is to do, which are things that I need to get done throughout the day. So for today, I really need to do a quick grocery shopping. So instead of using it as a to-do list, I use it as a shopping list. And also we are still celebrating Lunar New Year. During this festive season, we usually do lots of house visiting. And there's also lots of snacks that sells during Chinese New Year, which means I have lots of unhealthy snacks, and now I'm really craving for some fresh fruits and veggie, hence the very healthy shopping list. So moving on to the last box in the first column is workout. Since I've already go for morning jog, I will not be doing very intense workout, like simple stretchings. And since I do lots of design work, sometimes I will spend the entire day sitting in front of the computer, which is really bad for the health. So I try to move around and do some full body stretching after like 30 to 40 minutes of sitting. And then for that day, I plan to do a 20 minutes walk in the park with my dog. Then moving on to the second column, the first box we have priorities, which means the most important thing you should get done by that day. For me, it's just replying some mails and also replying some calls. And then finally, the last box is today's routine. And this is a long box because the day is quite long, so I thought we would need more space. So my day starts at around 10:30 a.m. after my morning routine until 5 p.m. in the evening. So my plan for today is just to restock some papers and also a quick visit to the supermarket, and also plan for my next video, and then edit my previous videos, and also some research for my next planner design. And for the last planner for today's video is meal planner. This is a very straightforward and simple planner, which consists of 4 boxes. First one being breakfast, second being lunch, third being dinner, and the last box is for snacks. I used to not plan my meals until I went for a blood test and it says I have kind of a high cholesterol level. And knowing that scares me a little, so I thought I really should take care of my health right now. So then I start planning my meals. For this day, I plan to have a quarter can of baked beans, 2 sunny side up, and also 2 pieces of toast for breakfast. And then moving on to lunch, I will have my lunch outside, so I think I will order some Chinese chow mein and also some veggie dumplings. Lunch by far for me is usually takeouts, and I think by far the unhealthiest among the rest of my meals. I try my best to pack lunch to work, but sometimes I just don't have the time. And then for dinner, I plan to have some roasted potato wedges and also half serving of tomato pasta. Lastly, for snacks, for this day, I plan to have 10 almonds and medium-sized apple and also 2 peanut butter cookies that my mom made. Altogether, I think I will eat around 1700 calories for the entire day, and I think it's sufficient for me since I have a very small body frame. And here is the final look of all the planners in my Filofox pocket organizer. I will link everything that I've used in this video in the description box below, so please check it out. And that's it for this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!